Hey everyone, this is Brian Drury of Overcoming Graduation, and today I want to share a quick message to help you start getting more done. Many times when people are stuck in getting something done or even getting started, it's because they're overwhelmed by the size of the task. Think about all the amazing things you want to do in your life, whether that's write a book or start a business or run a marathon. It could be physical, it could be mental, it could be emotional, it could be something you want to experience, something you want to share. It could be saving up for that dream vacation to Europe. Anytime that we have a big goal that we find ourselves constantly running from, what's actually happening and what can we do about it? So one important thing to understand here is the amygdala in the brain, and that's the area of the brain where your fight, flight, or stay response lives. And anytime that area of the brain, that little almond-sized shaped piece of your brain, anytime it feels out of its comfort zone, it's gonna put you into fight, flight, or stay. So even if that's towards something you really want, you can find yourself running away and going, why am I running? This is something I've always wanted to do. Why is this so hard? Why am I not getting started? So how can we overcome this? Because that part of the brain is always gonna be there. And it thinks it's keeping us safe. It thinks, oh, I'm doing the best for you. I'm keeping you in the things you know. I'm keeping you in what's safe. But what's safe isn't what helps us grow. What's safe isn't exciting and new. What's safe isn't where we want our lives to go. That's in this beautiful unknown that we have to go strike out into. So how do we work with that piece of our brain even when our willpower isn't at 100%? Because sure, we can push through. Our brain says, no, our willpower is rock solid. We got a great night's sleep. And we go, I got this. I'm good. It's game time. And then you get into it. But what about when the willpower is not there? What about when you're tired or you had a fight with your spouse or things are off at work and you're just totally drained? How do you still take steps forward even on those days? That has been a question that has fascinated me for years, and here's one of my favorite answers. If you want to go deeper on this, there's a book called One Small Step Can Change a Life by Dr. Robert Maurer that is fantastic on this. But in short, I'm going to give you a sentence to remember the next time you get hung up. And that sentence is this: just do one. Now, you might be thinking, do one what? Exactly. So let's say you want to write a book and you keep saying, I want to write this book and I want to get started, but you never do. Well, then you go, you know what? I'm just going to write one chapter, but then you still keep getting stuck. Well, you know what? I'm just going to write one page. Still can't get over it. All right, I'm just going to write one paragraph. Still, multiple days go by, you haven't taken action. All right, I'm going to write one sentence. Your brain goes, oh, okay, that's no big deal. We could write one. That's easy. And you go, great, we'll write that one. But then you get started, you get the computer out, you get your paper out. Now you get in flow, now you get rolling. Oh my God, now you've written a paragraph, two, you've written a page. But no matter what, every day you move forward at least one sentence, which might seem crazy. It might seem ridiculous. Like, Brian, I'm never gonna get there if I just do one sentence today. Well, you know what? You're definitely never gonna get there if you don't write anything. So one sentence a day is better than nothing, just like 10 push-ups a day is better than nothing. Like one piece of fruit a day is better than nothing. So think about this in the context of your goals and dreams. How can you chunk them down and just do one? Where your brain goes, no, we can't do that. Think about a workout. How many times have you gone to the gym just feeling totally drained? I can't do it. There's no way. And then you get started, the blood gets flowing, you're feeling good, and then you're like, you know what? I can totally do this. Let's go. I'm going to do my full half hour. So just do one. That's all you need to tell your brain. Just do one. Your brain says, we can't write that book. You know what? I'm just going to write one word today. You might laugh at that. That's how I started my book. And for weeks, that was my commitment. For months, actually. I said one word per day. And I kept up with that for months. And that eventually became a full-length novel. So I'm not just saying this. I practice what I preach. So starting out, just do one. Just do one. This tricks your brain, it turns off the amygdala, it lets you get started, and then once you get into it, now the amygdala goes, oh, I guess we're not in danger at all, and now you get to enjoy the ride and create your magic and do the things that you want to do. Save up for this, invest in that, go for this, do that, start that conversation. Just do one. You might go out and say, I want to meet new people, and then you see a beautiful person you want to go over and talk to, and you're like, no, I can't, it probably won't work, and you say, just do one today, just do one. Once you get one done, you're good, you're set. You've stretched enough out of your comfort zone. Then you do that, and then all of a sudden you get excited. Who knows where it goes? Maybe you end up with a date or just a fun conversation. But life gets a hell of a lot more interesting when we just do one over and over and over. We're willing to fail, we're willing to learn, and we keep rolling. So I hope you all enjoyed this today. That is the message. That is all for today. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the page. Click that button below. And like I've said in other videos, I'm not going to say smash the like button, crush it. There's things going on in the TikTok generation that I'm like, I just don't get. I'm like, you could just click. If you want, click. That's great. And also, if you enjoyed this, share it out with your friends and following. And if you would like help being consistent and just doing one, I'd love for you to check out the Most Productive Hour Accountability Group. There's a link in the comments below, and that'll explain all the details about this program. But essentially what it is a daily accountability group I created to help people be more accountable, more connected, more in tune with their goals, and then checking in. They get better at calibrating their goals daily, and they make sure they're making daily progress surrounded by a like-minded community from people all over. You could have people from anywhere in the world. This is a digital group. So joining into this group helps you to stay connected, stay motivated. And even if in your real life, outside of the virtual world, you don't have a supportive community, you can have a supportive community of people from all over the planet. So if that sounds like something that interests you, I'd love for you to click the link or visit overcominggraduation.com/MPH. That's overcominggraduation.com/MPH. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of this. I'll be talking to you again real soon.